Hello, I'm Jo Abbot, founder of Horizons Careers, a career coaching practice that specialises in helping women get back to work. I'm delighted to be working with Recruit My Mum on the She Is campaign. I so believe in She Is talent, especially that she can talent her way back into the workplace. She is talent. So what are my top tips for talenting your way back to the workplace? Tip 1, she is clear on why. Be clear on why you want to work. There are always multiple answers to this question, and taking time to answer these is a really good investment. Be totally honest. Is it financial? Is it about a sense of purpose? Is it self-esteem? Is it about the social environment and developing that social network? Is it about the structure that work can bring, or a sense of belonging? Answer this question, why do you want to work, in at least 5 different ways? And why is this so important? When people are clear on the why, their motivation levels rise, and this is important for sustaining and finding success in your career search. She is talent. Tip 2, she is clear on what she wants to do. Without doubt, this is the hardest step. It's tough figuring out what is your life purpose or career ambition, or what success means for you in your working life, especially when you've been out of work. And you need to think about what type of work balances your personal, professional, and family priorities. But without a clear ambition and career goal, it's hard to focus a job search and develop an action plan. And you may find you drift or jump into different courses or do multiple applications, but they don't add up into a coherent career plan. So take time to figure out what you want to do. Use some online resources and get a clear, focused career goal. Being clear on the career goal makes the job search so much easier. She is talent. She is talent. Tip 3, she is confident. Value yourself and your skills. Focus and develop what you have, not what you don't have. I spend a lot of time talking to women about building their confidence. And something I look at is transferable skills. Often women have done amazing things, whether paid or unpaid, supporting a family business with accounts or social media, or voluntary work, fundraising at school, or organising a sports tour or an arts club. But very little of this experience is reflected on the CV, as women often don't see it adds any value. A confident CV and mindset is key for getting back to work. So I really encourage women to recognize negative thoughts as soon as they happen. For example, I have gaps on my CV. I think my IT skills are rusty. As soon as you recognize those thoughts, then act on them, changing what you don't have into an upside and something you do have. For example, rewriting your CV to present voluntary work and results you've achieved while you've been on your career break. Or take a short course to fill a gap you're worried about. For example, you don't know much about social media, or you need a refresher on spreadsheets, or go and shadow a friend, or have a coffee with a friend at work and get back into that office vibe. She is talent. Tip 4, she's serious about the job search. Treat the job search like a job, taking it seriously, and allocate back to work time in your diary. So if you're invited out for coffee or lunch, say, no, you can't. You're working at that time, and reschedule for a time when you're free. Build those small, regular work habits. I find it works better when women say they can focus on the job search 2 hours per day and stick to it, for example, 10 to 12 each morning, than people who have a back to work frenzy, work like crazy 8 or 9 hours a day for a couple of days, but then don't go back to this work for a couple of weeks. Getting back to work is not easy, and without a serious and regular time investment, it's really hard to make the transition. So get committed to the job of getting back to work. Yes, that's doing the thinking about why you want to work, tip 1. It's tip 2, what work you want to do. But it's also doing lots of research on organisations and roles. What are the requirements? And it's about networking. She is networked, having coffee with former colleagues, talking to people in similar roles that you would like to do, or organisations that you would like to work for. Or if you want to set up a business, talking to other people that have done that. Researching companies online, for example, using LinkedIn. doing different versions of your CV and cover letters so you're ready. This is a long list. All of this takes time, regular time that you book in your diary, that you book for yourself and with yourself. And the bonus of this is that as you carve out time to plan to get back to work, it mirrors what it will be like when you're back at work. You make the small or larger adjustments now as you prepare to get back to work. So when you do get that job offer or business opportunity, you're ready to take the leap. She is talent. Tip 5, she is committed to a great dossier. What is a dossier? A dossier is like a file or folder online or on paper of everything written about you. Building a very good dossier and getting lots of recruitment practice is really important. First, develop or clean up your social media. For example, your LinkedIn page, your Instagram, or whatever else you use. Work on a modern CV, a curriculum vitae, and tweak it for each role to reflect the job description asks. Don't hide those work gaps, but as we said, under She is Confident, positively reframe. Use this period to get comfortable with the discomfort of talking about yourself. Any work gaps, for example, so you can be confident when that real interview comes around. Practice with your friends. Get used to saying, that's right, I was out of the corporate world or whatever job you were doing for X years while I brought up my children. But my corporate multitasking helped me do this successfully, as I was a stay-at-home mum, but I also did, for example, I was on a school fundraising committee where we raised funds for a sports tour to X, or we rebuilt the playground. And I think I now have X, 2, 3 great kids. But now it's time to get back to work. And what I bring now is all those years of experience I had before, plus a lot more patience and resilience. See how much better that sounds? So those are my 5 top tips to talent your way back into the workplace. Recruit My Mum is on a fabulous mission, committed to helping women find their way back into the world of work. I wish you every success on your back to work journey. If you would like more help, then the Fresh Horizons course, Helping Women Get Back to Work After a Career Break, starts Tuesday, the 29th of August. No matter how long you've been out of work, join me and an online community of women getting work ready in just 8 weeks and all the support you need. Good luck.